So it's not a basket. It's like a file, folder, book, holder, bin, but it's the same idea. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In my last video, I shared with you guys our homeschool plans for the summer. And in today's video, I'm sharing with you guys our morning basket. This is how we start our day. And today, Diego is going to join us. Say hi. Usually I film during his nap time, and today he wasn't taking one. So for the basket, I try to keep it as simple as possible. It's just what we're working on to stay in a routine, even though it's summer with COVID, which is like, anyway, I'm gonna share with you guys everything that is in here and how we use it. And I'm gonna try to keep it in the order that we go through it, because there is a specific order that we do it in. Okay, so we always start off with kind of our circle time. We do it in our dining table, and we start off with this one right here, and it has the day of the week, the months, and the day. Now this is the old version, and I got this off of Pinterest. So this one is the outdated one, and I'll just have David write 2020 over it. But we'll go ahead and talk about the day, and then also flip it over and we talk about the weather and our feelings. So again, I printed this out from Pinterest and just laminated so we can write all over it. Can I see a happy face? You're mad?
For you. It's for you.
Diego said he was mad. No, he's saying no. He's not mad. He's not mad.
Oh, he said he's mad.
I know. Are you happy, Diego, or mad? Happy? Can I see a happy face? Oh. Then we move on to these. So David, my 5-year-old, will go through writing his numbers and his letters. I don't have him do both at the same time, because he does not like tracing. So I have him choose one, and he does one. And then while he does that, Diego will go ahead and do these shapes and number sheets. And these are Velcro. So I just printed out two of each, cut out the shapes, laminated, and added Velcro to them. He found the square. Where's the circle, Diego?
Where's the circle?
Yeah.
Good job. What?
And to make sure he's actually learning the names of the shapes rather than just him matching, like he doesn't do this on his own, I do it with him, and I ask him to find a specific shape and have him grab it and then match it with the corresponding shape.
You did it.
Good job, Diego.
No.
The numbers, because he actually doesn't know the names to the numbers, I actually point it out and tell him the name of the number and have him look for it. That way he can start matching the name to what the number actually looks like. Next, we do one of these little workbooks, and we've been doing morning starters. This one is all about like the letters. Sometimes I'll have him pick out one of these little workbooks, and then we'll do one more page off of that. Then I don't want to lose his interest, so I do get them to get off the table, off their seats, and do some stuff around the house. So we have been loving these. These are just, I cut out a shape of a circle and then laminated it so they can go around the house looking for that shape. We've done squares, diamond, rectangle, and right now we are in circle. So they'll go around the house looking for circle shaped items. Then we go back to the table, and then we have been doing this one, practice shapes, since we've been doing like this little thing with the shape. I feel like it kind of goes with it if I follow it up with this one. So we've been doing that, and then I also have him practice just with this lined paper, his name and our names and all that. And I also have this wide ruled composition notebook, which we haven't gotten into it yet because we've been using this. David still needs the larger lines. And then next we move on to a fun activity. Again, I don't want to do worksheet, because then they'll just be like, We have these notebooks here, these art notebooks, and I have their name on each one. David wrote his, I wrote Diego's name on here. And then for David, I have him either choose if he wants to draw something off like a YouTube channel, like a YouTube tutorial, and then sometimes I'll tell him, okay, I need you're gonna draw something that makes you happy. So it'll be like a prompt, and he'll just draw it. It's our take on journaling right now, just because David doesn't do a lot of writing. David can't write full sentences, so we're sticking to drawing and pictures. And then after that, we go on to our reading lesson. We've been using this for the last few months, and we've taken a break. We did, I think, 2 weeks off of this. So our first time back, David had a little bit of an issue, like concentrating on it. So we did one lesson in 2 sittings. And again, I'll have a review on this for you guys soon. We have been loving it. We are on lesson 64 now. And then something else that's in my basket, but we don't always get to, is this big kindergarten workbook. This skill areas include beginning sounds, early math, following direction, shapes and measurement, reading, readiness, and more. And this says it's ages 5 to 6. And this, David doesn't always get to it. Sometimes he'll get to it throughout the day. I also like to add books to my basket. So for today, I have these 2 books. I have Dragones y Tacos, and I have We're Going on a Bear Hunt. So I'll go ahead and read aloud after we're done with everything. We'll just sit back. And then the last thing that's in our little basket is these little flashcards. It's these pictures of different things that begin with the letter S, because that's our focus for Diego this week. We're working on the letter S. So I got these off of like an articulation tool that was shared with me, and I'll go ahead and link it down below for you. But they have, if articulation is a problem for your child, they have picture cards. They have picture cards that you can print out, and based on what letter and where you want it to practice. So for each letter, they have with that letter as a beginning sound, as a middle sound, and as an ending sound. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just kind of play with those with Diego, while David does either the art journal or some of the writing practice that I have for him. So this whole basket takes us maybe at most an hour. They go through it pretty quickly. After we're done with our basket, that's my time to go ahead and get started on lunch stuff, kind of tidy up a little bit, so then we can go ahead and hang out for a little while. I bring out these Bissy boxes, and I'll share everything that's in here in a separate video, and I'll go ahead and share with you guys my whole little system I have for those in a separate video. But I do have them work out of these Busy boxes while I get to pick up for breakfast. I also get started on lunch, and meanwhile they play with these, or they're free to go and play in the room with the toys. This is everything that's in our morning basket, morning bin. We got this from Dollar Tree. They have lots of different colors to choose from. So that is it for today's video. Again, if you are new here and are not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any other content regarding homeschooling and all of that jazz. Even if you're not a homeschooler. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Go ahead. There's a big fly somewhere on here. I don't know what this is.